Hey, good morning, guys. Sorry, my voice is not back yet, but we're getting there. With every day, it gets a little bit better. Not my voice, but the sickness. So, it is July 4th, actually. We are headed out this morning to go visit my daughter in North Carolina. But I wanted to get this done. We're in Psalm 37 is where Chambers is today, and he's talking about not fretting. That word, to fret, I don't know how well it translates from Scripture to Chambers' day to now, but it's not just worrying. It's not just anxiety. It is maybe the best translation is what Chambers says here in the second paragraph, which is fussing. Fussing always ends in sin, he says. Let me read the passage from the Bible. Be still before the Lord, in verse 7 here, and wait patiently for him. Do not fret when men succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes. Refrain from anger and turn from wrath. Do not fret. It leads only to evil. For evil men will be cut off, but those who hope in the Lord will inherit the land. And so that's the assurance that Scripture gives us. It's not our responsibility to worry about wrongs being made right and things being settled. That is God's responsibility. For us, we are to know God. Chambers talks here about, in the end of the first paragraph, resting in the Lord does not depend on external circumstances. So whatever's going on in our lives or around our lives or in the lives of evil men even, resting in the Lord does not depend on external circumstances at all, but on your relationship to God himself. So that's our responsibility, is to relate ourselves rightly to God and not fret about things being made right. There's a few lines that I really like in this last part, which is fretting springs from a determination to get our own way. Fretting being this tendency for us to, I guess, in this situation where in Psalms it talks about evil men seemingly not being held to account for their wickedness, we want to be the judge. We want them to suffer. We want them to pay for what they're doing. And that's a determination to get our own way, is the way Chambers puts it. Fretting is wicked if you are a child of God. That's a real indictment on believers who would wring their hands and worry about all the things in this world that are not right. People that are succeeding that shouldn't be succeeding. And at the end, he says, all our fret and worry is caused by calculating without God. So our own economy, our own discernment, absent God's discernment, thinking that we can figure things out, causes us to fret. And so that in and of itself, the fact that fretting would cause us to make determinations without God's discernment is a sin. To run out on our own and make decisions and not rely on God is making ourselves God, really. So anyway, interesting verse. It's an interesting, the word fret. Give it some thought today. Maybe I'm wrong with the translation, but I think Psalm 37, read the whole thing there. Do not fret because of evil men, it starts, or be envious of those who do wrong. For like the grass, they will soon wither. Like green plants, they will soon die away. Fretting, again, is this wringing our hands and saying, why are evil men not paying for their sins? That's not our role. It's not our part to do that. So anyway, you guys have an awesome day.